Alright, next YouTube sensation going on right here. Here is the after demo work is done, if I can get sunlight. Baseboards have been removed. The trim along the ceiling has been removed. Same thing, it's there's a lot of problems with it. Easily just be covered up with something. Like we had talked. Windows are in pretty rough shape in every room in here. Dining room, formal living, but we have problems with wood rot at the top of that window. One of these fridges seems to work. One's covered in mold. The stove does work. It can stay in here. Chair rail essentially has been taken off. There was some issues there. Besides the just trim in these rooms, not too bad. This would, I guess, be bedroom. Same, some molding along the top, some patchwork. Baseboard's been taken out. Then into the bathroom. This back wall, a lot of water damage. That section, the sheetrock was all wet, so it had to come out. Otherwise, I mean, you can see it's just kind of a rough texture. A lot of it's peeling and cracking. So you have to take sanders to it and see what can be saved, and may have to just put some texture on the wall to make sure everything comes out looking nice. There's some wallpaper in some areas, so that just has to be sanded. Here's the back bedroom. Northeast corner that had all floor damage. We scooped out all the dirt. As you can see, we're down to just dirt and a little bit of it's gravel underneath here. It's about as solid as we're going to get. But something has to be done to build the floor back up. Get it to match with the bottom of the wall, the floor that leads into the hallway, so on and so forth. And over to the wall here. Same, these windows are all, they're just, all of them are rotted out. Old termite damage or previous water damage. Kitchen, throw the light on. Kitchen, clean slate. That's where the sink and cabinet and everything was. Ceiling was gone. Finished taking some more of it out. I think that piece right there is fine, so we're just going to merge up with it. Chair rail, baseboard has come out. So that needs to be patched. This is where, I guess, concrete stopped and the floor began. That's where the refrigerator was sitting. We will probably just fill that in with concrete to make it nice and flat before we put tile down. And then in the back room, there's the cabinets. And then the door that does not shut the outside. We will take measurements for all the rooms so we know what we are working with to get a plan together while we take measurements for the trim, the baseboard, and everything else, and get what material list we need figured out for 2x4 walls in here and something to cover the floor and get that stable. We'll take measurements for the windows. You guys let me know what you want to do about that. same. I mean, that will just be sheetrocked around, although the toilet sticks into the wall. So I don't know if it's just old toilet sits back real far, or maybe if we got a new one, it would line up different with the hole that's on the floor. We could actually have a solid piece of sheetrock behind it, but we'll just have to take it off and measure. Back out into the dining room and living room. Kept all the trim around the doorways. There's doors to the bedroom and hallway and everything we got out of the way. Only real bad spot is this, and this is up on the porch from one north. You can see daylight coming through there. There's, obviously some sealing needs to be done up there with mortar or caulk or combination of the two to get everything. The wood itself is dry, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal, but we'll just get some sheetrock and cover that up once the leak is fixed. And then, of course, fixtures and things like that. A lot of just patching and sanding walls, and then putting the trim on. And now that everything has been cleaned out, it was mentioned before that this floor right here slopes. And it is quite noticeable in the dining room and in the corner here where the heater is. I will imagine with everything else, some water from the wall, if there's drainage issues outside, could cause some rot in the wood that holds up this side of the floor, and it's just sunk a little bit. I don't know if you guys want us to cut some holes in the floor maybe and get down there and take a look, and maybe we could brace some of it and jack it up a little bit, put some blocks in there so it's not such a slant. But it all depends on who's living here. It's somewhat noticeable because we have refrigerators and you can tell they're a little off tilt, but with a dining room table, you may never know. But this is with the demo all done. Dumpster was picked up this morning. Anything else that we would have to remove or clean up should just be real small stuff, and we will be able to use the dumpster out back for that as time permits. And then, just whenever we get a chance to talk, please give me all the input that you would like. I will talk to you guys soon.